There are some things that make me more angry than DJs having ghost producers. I'm just done with the business meeting. That was really the biggest waste of time ever. The people told me to come over to talk about promoting my music, but at the end they just wanted me to ghost produce some of their artists, and I told them I'm not doing that stuff anymore, and especially not with the conditions that they had. So just a big waste of time. Ghost producing is a very delicate subject with a lot of sides and variants to consider. In my case, I started out as a DJ, got into music production, and eventually spent 2 years of my life making music for other people. It wasn't really what I wanted to do, but it gave me the possibility to make music full time. I learned a lot. I became a very versatile producer. I've made everything from techno to pop. And it also made it possible for me to afford the studio and all of the equipment. Now, almost a year ago, I quit making music for other people. I just wanted to start fresh, do my own thing. I was also sick of like getting commands by other people, do this, do that, change that. And most of the time these people don't have a clue about music, so it was quite annoying. A lot of people have problems with DJs having ghost producers, and I totally get that. I also have my problems with it. But from my perspective as a ghost producer, it was my only option to really do music full time, which was my dream. And from the DJ perspective, to some extent, I can understand this. Nowadays, it's almost impossible to DJ without releasing tracks. I couldn't even name 10 people that are heavily worldwide touring without having released a single track. I think one of the very few ones is Sven Fed, and he still sometimes releases tracks. Who knows who's making them? But without producing, you're pretty much screwed as a DJ. You can maybe DJ in your own town, in a bar or a small club. And these weird circumstances are really only to electronic music. In pop music, you have people that want to sing, they sing. You have people that want to write lyrics, they write lyrics. You have people that are engineers and they mix tracks. You have people that are doing that. You have people that are doing mastering, promotion, all that kind of stuff. So splitting up all of these jobs is really the most natural thing. In pop music, it was always like that. Also, when somebody wins a Grammy, they say for the best performing artist. Everybody knows that Rihanna is just performing and singing this track, and that's it. Most of the time, she didn't write the lyrics or the music or anything else. They just get finished songs, pick the best one and sing it. And everybody's happy with that, because that's how all of the people involved make the most money. If you're a singer and songwriter and you don't have the brand of Rihanna, it totally makes sense to give her your track and she's singing it. You will make a lot more money than doing it on your own. The biggest difference is that a DJ that has a ghost producer is at the end not singing, he's not writing, he's not performing. He's actually doing nothing, because when he DJs, he plays most of the time tracks by other people, and even if he plays his own tracks or the tracks that were produced for him, he's not performing them, he's just pressing play. And I think that's really what upsets the people. That's also where I see the problem. I think only the people that produce the music should be the ones DJing, but then there are these people that make amazing music but they don't want to perform. So I don't know, so there are two sides to it. But I think when people have a ghost producer, they should communicate it more openly. And I'm also kind of okay with when the DJ is with the producer in the studio and they work together. A DJ has a lot of knowledge about what is working at the moment, what arrangement is perfect for a festival or a club. A producer that is just sitting in the studio might have troubles with that. So it's good when the two work together. But in my past, I had a lot of customers that were really terrible. They just wrote me an email with, hey, could you do something that sounds like David Guetta? Just make it a little bit different. I want to be as successful as possible. And I think that's really the point where it starts to be disgusting. And that's also why I had to quit. I didn't want to do that anymore. It's just a big rip-off to be successful, and I think at the end it doesn't even make you a lot of success just copying other people. You have to be unique, do your own thing, and I think somebody that is a producer and a DJ and is doing both as good as possible will always have the biggest success. Okay, enough of talking. This entire topic is really big and complex, and I want to start at least another instrumental today, maybe play a bit of guitar and piano and see how far I can get. I'm all done for today. This was a really great, successful recording session. By the way, I got great news. There is a release date for my Dancing with Our Hearts track. It will be the 16th of September. The dance of life. Oh, it's been so long. It has been a while. You know, a lot of people get upset when they find out that their favorite artist has a ghost producer, and I can fully understand that. I had a lot of people asking me if I want to make ghost productions for them, and I was thinking they're doing their own stuff. And what makes all of this so problematic is that music making is an art form, but people always forget that there is also music business, and every business has the goal to make the most money for all of the people involved. And if there is a way to make more money, people will just try and do it. So for example, if a DJ is making so much money with touring that he should spend every second doing DJ gigs as much as possible, it totally makes sense that someone else is making his tracks, or at least finishing them and mixing them. So I guess if you'd be one of those DJs that makes more than 100,000 per gig and you have the possibility to play 2 more of them a week, you would definitely do it. We all would do it. So that's just the way it is. Don't be upset about DJs having ghost producers. As long as it is more efficient, people will do it. There are some techniques related to this topic that really make me angry. But I'm already angry enough trying to find this parking spot for at least 20 minutes. So let me first have something to eat and relax a bit. Today we're having the most healthy dinner possible, meatballs and French fries. And of course, as a dessert, some snacks. Okay, we're done relaxing. I've listened again to the instrumental. I'm writing down what I like and the things that I want to change over the next couple of days. And the thing about the ghost producing thing that I really hate are kids now that have rich parents and just buy tracks, release them and try to get big in the scene, but they don't have any talent, they don't have any right to be there where they are. So this is really disgusting. Another thing I really hate is purely made to make more money, and that is that some producers are starting projects where you don't know who's behind it. Usually they hide behind a mask, and then when they have success with it, they just send out a bunch of people that are DJs or performers to perform under that artist name and just make, instead of 1 gig a night, maybe 3 or 4, and make a whole lot more of money. But that's just fooling the fans, and that's probably the worst thing you can do as a musician. At the end, I don't care about these people. They are turning music purely into a business, and they will never experience something like I had when I made my first record, played it out in front of people, and just enjoyed seeing them dance to what I've made.